Will I get in? This is one of the questions we get asked most often. Since business school uses a holistic evaluation process, it's not an easy question to answer. But in this video, I'll shed some light on what business school admissions committees are looking for when they review your application. So many factors go into the admissions decision. Today, we'll talk about the most critical elements: your academic background, your career history, your career goals, and your community and personal profile. Let's start with academics. One of the first questions that admissions committees will consider is, can this applicant handle our academic program? Your test score, GMAT, GRE, or EA, and your college GPA reveal your academic abilities. There's no strict rule or cutoff on test scores and GPAs, but an excellent way to judge your competitiveness is by comparing your stats to the average median stats for students at your target schools. You can find these stats in their class profiles on each school's website. Also worth noting that all business schools are quantitatively rigorous, despite myths that certain schools are quant schools and others are not. If your college transcript does not include quantitative courses, math, econ, finance, stats, or if you have a weak college GPA, then you will need to find another way to demonstrate your abilities. A high test score, in particular on the quantitative portion of a test, should offset other academic concerns. Other strategies are to build a strong supplementary transcript by taking a few pre-MBA courses or pursuing professional certifications like HBS's Credential of Readiness. One way or another, you just have to show the admissions committee that you can do the work. Aside from academics, another critical application component is your career history. Admissions committees want to know, can this applicant contribute meaningfully in the classroom? And will they be successful post-MBA? Most applicants will have about 4 to 5 years of work experience when they apply, and about 5 to 6 years of work experience when they start their MBA degree. But remember, these are averages representing a wide range. In terms of what schools are looking for in your career history, there's no right type of work experience or trajectory. We see very different paths. But generally, business schools are looking for increasing responsibility, whether that comes through formal promotions or not. Admissions committees are also interested in your impact on others and examples of differentiation from peers via leadership. Final note on career history is that business schools are looking to compose diverse classes, so you don't need to come from a traditional field such as consulting or banking to be successful. Places are available for high-performing candidates from many fields. A related area that business schools evaluate is your stated career goal and reasons for pursuing an MBA. Although these goals could change when you get into business school, the admissions committees want to see that you've reflected on your strengths and preferences to devise a credible career plan. They also want to ensure you have realistic expectations for how an MBA from their school can help your career. It's worth noting that you don't need to have a unique career goal, but you should have compelling reasons for why that career goal suits you. The last category we consider is a broad one. Your community profile is important to show you get involved, give back to others, and have a passion for a cause. They can also differentiate you from other candidates who do not go this extra mile, who don't take that time outside of work to really push themselves. It makes an impression. As you consider your community involvement, know that there's no correct number of activities or amount of involvement. It's more about showing commitment to something. It's more about that impact on others and even yourself. Business schools also have no preferred activities. So think broadly about how you define your community. This could, of course, include traditional volunteer rules with nonprofits, but also could consist of helping colleagues, neighbors, or family members, engaging with religious organizations, or even organizing sports teams or pursuing personal hobbies in a dedicated and organized way. And if you've not been involved in any community activities, it's never too late to start. Personal factors can also impact your odds, such as significant amount of international experience or being a first-generation college student or representing any background that's, well, less represented. Any kind of diversity you can offer is something you should showcase in your application. One final consideration on whether you'll get in is the selectivity of your target schools. Some schools, such as Harvard Business School, Stanford, MIT, traditionally have acceptance rates that hover around 10%. Even candidates with a strong profile in the areas we discussed above still rely on solid application execution and, frankly, a little bit of luck to get into those elite programs. Going back to the original question, will I get in? Hopefully you now understand why it's so hard to answer. There are tangible aspects of your profile, like your academic stats, but there are many intangibles too, and your application execution, how well you write your essays and perform in interviews, and more matter too. So we've asked this question somewhat rhetorically, but we can help you on your way with a free consultation linked below, where we can dig in on your school choices. And While will I get in is certainly the question we're asked most, another question you might be asking is how to demonstrate your interest in your target schools. Check out the next video for our answer.